Good evening, SAPN members. My name is Walter Marcus, and I'm the Head of Marketing and Sales at TPN Credit Bureau. Sorry I cannot be there with you tonight, but Andrew gave me the opportunity to send you a recording and share some of our insights around what is happening in the South African residential rental market. It has been some good news, mostly across quarter two. And as we are publishing quarter three of our vacancy survey, it will shed some light on what the demand and supply for residential rental properties across South Africa. But once again, thank you very much for the opportunity, and allow me to share some insights around what's happened in quarter two of this year within the rental market. We look at the national good standing, which is in our terms, TPN. We look at tenants who has paid their rental and is up to date up until the end of the month. That means that they have paid everything. We are seeing 82% of tenants in good standing. The Eastern Cape, which I know is of specific interest to you, is sitting at 84.2%. National escalations is sitting at 2.68%. The Eastern Cape's escalation almost double that of national, sitting at 4.56%. The national vacancy is just under 7%. And the only concern that we really see around the Eastern Cape is high vacancies, which is sitting at just under 12%. We expect this to decline in quarter three. But it still means that there is a good demand, but slightly oversupply within the area. What we are expecting is interest rates to continue increasing. And of course, this bodes very well for the rental market as people defer on making big purchasing decisions and moving into or staying within the rental market, improving demand as we go into the last quarter of this year. A bit of a brief overview of what TPN does for the residential rental market. We're a specialized credit bureau. We've been going for almost 23 years now. And we've helped landlords and investors like yourselves to mitigate risk. That is through our vetting services. We look at improved collections. That's through our letters of demand and, of course, payment behavior updates. We also want to ensure that we provide the required documentation and toolkits. Some of you might have heard about our lease packs, our POPI portals, and they are specifically designed to help landlords and investors use the most up-to-date documentation. And of course, we have compliance. That is a service to our various sectors. We also service the education sector in the similar manner that we serve property. As a SAPN member, you of course have access to the various reports that is available on TPN Shop, of which the investor report is one of my favorites, which can show you kind of what your expected yield is, how the area that you're interested in is performing, and you can also compare various areas with each other. I would like to thank SAPN once again for having me, and hopefully next time I will see you in person, and then we can have a nice, robust discussion around what we expect next year or 2023 will hold for the rental market. Thank you again for your time.